Hey guys, welcome to another edition of It's a Wonderful Dish. We are going to be looking at vegetable gnocchi today, and we are joined in studio, live from the kitchen at the Hotel Clarence. We have Chef de Cuisine. Did I say that right?
You did, yes.
Oh, yes. I'm so excited. Benjamin Bird, or Ben Bird, however we want to call it.
Hello.
Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
And how are you doing today?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Good. I'm really excited to find out what vegetable gnocchi is because once again, Jim decided he was going to enjoy the food and not invite this one. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, so tell us a little bit about what the dish is and how it plays into the summer feeling.
We use spring vegetables in our vegetable gnocchi. It's actually sautéed with the gnocchi. It's a house recipe. It's a classical German dish that it's like a boiled dumpling, but it's really more like a pasta dough. And we boil it and we saute it in brown butter, and we serve it with the spring vegetables and a little Parmesan cheese, and it comes out very good. It's wonderful.
And you guys actually just recently had a little bit of a turnover. We have a new executive chef.
Yeah, there's
Arthur Robinson.
Yeah, Arthur's there. He's really good. He's from Syracuse. He has a long track history of being in kitchens and doing very well in them. So we had a little bit of a change going on, so we brought him in, and it's been great. He's been there for about 3 months now, and it's going really well.
Has there been an overhaul of the menu? Are we seeing anything new on the menu?
Yeah, the menu is actually completely different from what it was before. We have a lot of new dishes on there, a lot of more like summertime themed dishes for the upcoming season and everything like that. And we've been getting really good reviews on it, so that's
super
a plus.
excited.
Yeah.
Yay!
For
Okay,
sure.
good. Well, how about we take it to the video, and how about you walk us through what vegetable gnocchi is all about?
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay, so we got our ingredients there. There's some vegetables, some summer squash and some zucchini. We have some red peppers. The gnocchi is there, a little bit of broccoli and some spinach.
What exactly is gnocchi?
Gnocchi is it's actually the dough itself, and it's a dumpling. It's more like a dumpling than like an actual pasta.
Okay.
But traditionally it's made with potatoes and flour and eggs, but we do ours with ricotta, and it comes out really rich, and we'll put some minced up fresh herbs in there as well.
So what we're doing right now is just melting some butter to coat the pan?
Yeah, so we'll go down in the pan with some butter and throw the gnocchi in the water, because it actually does take a little bit. It'll get about double, maybe 2.5 times the size when it's actually done. And so we'll go in the pan with a little bit of butter, and this is where the brown butter comes in. You can push butter to a certain point before it burns, and there's a couple different levels of flavor. So what we're looking for is burn noisette, and it's basically a brown butter. We want that the butter, the milk solids in there to brown, and that's where you get some of the flavor from.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's bubbling up. This is normal.
Right. It'll bubble up, and that's now you can see that it's turning a little bit a little darker in color. That means the milk solids are browning, and we're developing some flavor in there while the pasta is down in the water cooking.
Okay.
Then we're going to go in with our vegetables. Those are diced up zucchini and summer squash, and we're going to saute those real quick. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of diced red and yellow pepper just for some flavor. And we want to saute it.
Beautiful color, too.
Yeah, it's a great color. It's a very springy dish, very, leading into the summertime. And it's got really, really nice flavor, really nice color in there. And it's a quick dish. It doesn't take long to cook.
I was going to say, how long do you usually keep it on? You don't want the vegetables to get too soft.
Right. You still want them a little crisp and a little chunk to the taste, but sauteing, it happens really quickly. That's why we brown the butter first, and then we'll throw in the vegetables, toss them around. And
some broccoli.
So we got some broccoli in there, some spinach, and you always want to salt and pepper. They have salt and pepper at the table, but it's always good to know.
Add a little bit.
Yeah, add a little bit to the actual dish. Just toss everything together.
See, I've tried doing that, and it just gets a mess.
Yeah. It's a special technique. It's all in the wrist.
It's all in the wrist.
Yeah. And so we toss everything together, and we brown the gnocchi up just ever so slightly in the brown butter, just so it gets some color and some texture on the outside. We'll go to the plate with it, a little Parmesan cheese, and it just sets it right off.
It's beautiful color. It's the presentation is wonderful.
Oh, it's so good. Now at the hotel we actually have it comes as a main dish, and we also have a gnocchi appetizer. Since it's a heavy dumpling, you know, when you eat it, if you want to just taste it, you can get the appetizer, and it comes together really great. So
that sounds really good. And now, like, it's rich enough, obviously vegetables. It's very good for you. Tell me a little bit about the gnocchi itself. Is it? I know in some dumplings it gets very doughy.
It's not too pasty at all or doughy like what you're referring to. It's a lot. It's lighter. Now it's heavy when you eat it. It sits heavy like in your stomach, but it's not like heavy to eat, and it's very light and airy. And like I say, because when it boils, it gets like 2.5 times the size. So it's actually quite a good, you know, amount of food for the buck. So.
Well, it looks wonderful. You guys, tell us the website that people can check out the new menu.
Oh, everything is up on the new website. It's hotelclarence.com. It's awesome. We got the new menu up there. We have all of our new specs up there, and you can check out what's going on with the rooms. You can check out what's going on with our special events. We've been having really good reviews on stuff like that, and everything's coming together great. And you'll find it all on the website.
All right, sounds good. Well, you guys, thank you for joining us for another episode of It's a Wonderful Dish. You guys got to see them make vegetable gnocchi. Coming up in the next episode, you'll actually join us once again for some lobster pappardelle.
Pappardelle.
Oh, I got it right. I'm so excited. Lobster pappardelle. It's all coming up in just a few weeks when we release it. Okay?